What's up, people? How y'all doing? What's up? Okay. How y'all doing? Mark here, and as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Bam. There we go. I got it right. How y'all doing? Or should I say, what y'all doing? I'm doing what I do, which is every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Boom. Building some new racks. Look at that. Putting my logo, or should I say, Jobu's logo on it. This way, when you get one, you know it's the real deal and it came from me. And maybe one day, when I'm dead and gone, hopefully a long, long time from now, that'll make it worth something. So how y'all feeling about what's Tiara? Tiara, what's up? You admitted last night or the other night that you do like a chimney. It's about the only smoking I do. Hey man, I'm good. I'm good, man. Hey, I'm doing what I love to do, man. Like I said, this is the only smoking I'm doing, right here. The smoke right here from this. That and the chimney from my fire pit. Love, look at that. Look at that. Bam. It says Jobu. Boom. It's my own little factory. Last one. Last call for alcohol. You ain't got what you want, you gotta get the hell up out of here. Boom. All right, all right, all right. Gotta make sure I don't touch that sucker, because that sucker is hot. So how's everybody doing? All right, so the Dallas Cowboys be all in on the season. Good thing about the Cowboys is we haven't heard about anybody trying to sneak any women in dressed up as Dallas Cowboy players into the hotel or anything. I'm happy to hear about that. Hold on. Hold up. Them boys. I'm extremely happy about hearing that one because I feel like, you know what? Here's the hard thing, man. L4G, what's up, man? L4G, look. Boom. Jobu's logo. I'll lightly saying that after it cools down. But these are our beer glass racks that I'm making. You know, the Cowboys have a way of always messing with your head. Every year we always think that this is the year. And, you know, we catch a lot of flack for that. I know we do. You all know we do. Everybody's always saying, yeah, here we go. Cowboys always overhyped. But I actually think that maybe this year, without Jason Garrett, that maybe it's warranted. That maybe actually for once, sorry, the smoke's got me a little bit. That maybe for once, this could actually be the real deal. Am I crazy? Well, okay. I know I'm crazy. But am I crazy for thinking that? Everybody that I looked at on the field, man, they all look like they're in great shape. They all look like they're ready to rock and roll. They seem like they're focused. And they seem like they're ready for the season. Tomorrow is a huge day because tomorrow's going to let us know if we're going to be able to have a season or not. The next couple of days, because the players are actually going to start hitting. They're going to be in pads and everything else. This is where we're actually going to have contact, and if they can have contact in practice and don't have a spike in cases, all of a sudden that makes it look like there's a chance. I'm gonna get a couple of these painted, and then I'm gonna go in and relax for the day because I'm tired. So now listen, if last night was off the chain. After we saw Everson Griffin, and we did the live stream, we had so many people that super chatted. I appreciate that. I'm gonna get all of their names. And tomorrow night during our live stream, make sure you are there tomorrow night. I have one more Dak Prescott autographed t-shirt, and I'm giving that away. Everybody who's done a super chat this week and does one today or tomorrow or whatever, because I'm trying to get another camera for the set, 11 and 5. We're going to draw tomorrow night. So be here tomorrow. Be here tomorrow, okay? Because that's going to be fun. So tomorrow, the guys are going to be in pads. They're going to be actually hitting in practice. Can't wait to get this first one done here. See how they're going to look with the glasses on. These things have come a long way. Let's see. Who's in here tonight? Who's here? Who's here? All right, who's here? Brother, can you see me? Colton, what's happening? Britney Spears, Pokemon. I'm going to give you a word of advice. I played JC in Division 1 and Pac-10. What advice are you going to give me? So I'm a defensive tackle, right and left guard. I do defensive tackle for you also. I'm great at it. What level are you? You high school? College? What level, Colton? I played Western Hills High School in Fort Worth, Texas, and I'm up and coming freshman. Oh, okay. Well, shout out to you, man. Tony Daniels, what's up? Tone. Mark Salvador, how's it going? I am, high school freshman. Yeah, man. Hey, you know what? Put in the work, man. You know, I wish I knew then what I know now. Every day, push yourself. I'm telling you, push yourself. Get that little extra oomph out there, man. I wish I had the work ethic that I have now when I was in school. I really do. But unfortunately, I didn't. Wish I had the desire now back then, but I didn't. And I wish I had the appreciation for everything back then that I do now. So Colton, man, you got one shot, one opportunity to be the best you that you can be. And be don't ever be that guy down the road sitting in the bar having a bunch of drinks saying, you know, I could have done or I should have been, but I didn't put in the work. Mark was on the starting JV football team his senior year. Actually, I was starting my junior year, my senior year. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, I tore my ACL in the last preseason game of my senior season, and I missed the first 4 games, but came back to play 6. I guess as the saying goes, haters are gonna hate. Haters are gonna hate. And you know, I'm gonna come up with a new saying too. I think this is gonna fit in perfectly. Those who can't do YouTube, those who can't actually have a channel, troll. How about that one? Because we got plenty of people out here that are just trolling. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. The kids who played Pop Warner all lived there, bud. It was a joke. Oh, okay. Well, so was mine. I get sensitive because I get so many people that are literally, it's like their whole life is they're living to just try and bust on me. It's like, damn, can you give a brother a break? That's some great advice, Britney Spears. Okay. In high school, actually, I played offensive guard. And I actually had the University of Virginia wanted me to, they were going to offer me a scholarship till I destroyed my knee to actually become a fullback. I was mean pulling. And after I tore my ACL, the doctor basically told me, listen, you can forget about sports, because he said it's going to be about a 2-year process to get back. And he said, at that time, that's when they first started using the scope, and they said they're not good enough with the technology yet to be able to do reconstructions. He said, so wait a few years. When we get better with the scope, we'll come back and we'll do a reconstruction. I had other plans. 2.5 weeks after having them go through and clean up my ACL, I played in a game. And I got back to track, and I went to state in shot put and discus. I went to regionals in the 200, the 100. And when I got to college, I figured, forget football. I figured my best shot was actually trying to become a decathlete. And what happens was, Coach Charles Jones, interestingly enough, he was on the Cowboys for a minute. But he broke his wrist. Coach Jones was watching me all the time running track. Came up to me in the locker room and said, hey, buddy, have you ever played football before? I said, yeah, I played offensive guard in high school. I said, but I looked at the size of the offensive line. They're really big, and I'm not that big. He said, forget the offensive line. He said, I want you to play defense. I was like, okay, what position? He said, nose guard. I was like, dude, I'm not that big. He said, no, you don't understand. You don't understand. He said, you're quick. You're very fast. So I was running 4.6, believe it or not, 4.640. And he said, you're strong. He said, you can stunt. You'll be able to move. You'll be able to outrun the offensive lineman. Okay. And so I walked on to JMU. Scout team. Yeah, scout team. Glorified blocking dummies. But what I did, and Colton, take this lesson. There was like an unwritten code from the starters. If you make me look good, we won't kill you in practice. And I said, fuck that. You ain't getting any better if I'm taking it easy on you. The other guys out there ain't taking it easy on you. I want to play. And so literally, I am fighting every day with the offensive linemen. I'm getting cheap shotted. They're getting cussed out by the coaches. And what it ended up being is I got recognized, and I actually got to play special teams. So that's my Rudy story for you. But like a dummy, I actually earned a partial scholarship, a half scholarship. And after my sophomore year, I was kind of like, you know what? I really don't feel like going back to college. And I dropped the F out. So Colton, that's my advice to you is don't give up and realize you get one shot, one opportunity. I look back on that. I really look back on it quite often and say, what the fuck were you thinking, Mark? You walked on, got a partial scholarship, was playing special teams as a sophomore. Who knows what the fuck could have happened? Who do I hate the most? It used to be the Washington football team, but now they got no name. I'd have to say that it's the Eagles. I mean, how can you hate somebody that ain't got a name? They ain't got a name. They don't have a name. Let's see what the comments are. Mark, I want a ton win to that shirt. Oh, Hawk, you want to win the shirt? Okay, well you're in the drawing. I don't know what do you. Oh, Hawk, you're an Eagle fan. What do you? If you win, what are you gonna do with it? Just being honest. Cool. Wait. You start because most guys barely remember the plays. Haha. You'll start because most guys. Greetings from Enberg, Texas. How are you doing? Number one fan here. Great job. Appreciate it, man. I'm 5'8", 220, and run a 5.69, which was fastest. You're 5'8". You are okay. You are a fire plug. Okay, 5'8". You're short. 220. Got to work at that speed though. If I could give you any advice, I tell you what really helped me was track. Actually throwing shot put and discus and having to go out there and run indoor track and outdoor track, it made me a much better football player because it got me speed, got me strength, got my body moving and everything else. Speed kills. Cool. Wait a minute. Britney Spears promotion. Is your shirt Jobu's? Yeah. Well, It's Jobu. Okay, all right. So there's two things going on here. Growing up, one of my favorite TV shows was Baba Black Sheep about VMF 214 in World War II. They basically were underdogs, misfits, guys that were just kind of squadron, just put together, okay? And they were always looked down upon, but they became one of the greatest fighter squadrons in the South Pacific. So I used to call our defense the Black Sheep. Now, Jobu right there, of course, you got that part right. It's our Cowboys version of Jobu for Major League. And the funny thing is, the Eagles, y'all have that to blame. I was in a trash talking group on Facebook, and we had about 150 people that were in there. NFC East trash talking group. And the year that the Super Bowl was going to be in New Orleans, I was down there during the summer because we were doing a photo shoot, and I grabbed some like voodoo trinkets from Marie LeBeau, who was a voodoo princess shop down there, and I took it to FedEx Field because I wanted to put some bad mojo on the Redskins. And I'm trying to remember the guy's name. Dale. Dale was his name. Dale commented and said, the Cowboys suck so bad that not even Jobu could help them. And being that I'm a woodworker, I was like, okay, all right, I'm gonna ride with this. So I carved Jobu's head out of wood, and I made his body, and I made it as basically a Facebook joke. You know, I went by the Eagle Stadium, and I had a foam middle finger. We went to Redskins training camp and Eagles training camp, and all of a sudden, some crazy things started happening. Like, for example, if you look at Charles Haley's Facebook page, his profile picture is Jobu. And that was after I wrote a article about him when I used to work for no, wasn't, I think it was in cover 32. I wrote a blog post back when he was not getting into the Hall of Fame. And he changed his Facebook profile picture to that. Next thing I know, he's in the Hall of Fame. So we had some strange things that just kept happening with Jobu. And he just became like the channel's mascot. And that's all I can tell you. So yeah. Why are you getting excited about signing a defensive lineman that nobody wanted? You know, it's funny because you could say the same thing about Robert Quinn last year. How about that? FYI, just because nobody wanted him doesn't mean that they can't play. Nobody wanted Tom Brady, did they? Nobody wanted Tom Brady. Yet, there he is. The most Super Bowl wins of any quarterback in the history of football. Yeah. I'll take our defensive line rotation any day. By the way, he had 8 sacks last year and was 5th in quarterback knockdowns. 5th. So, yeah, I'm excited about that. Burrow is special. Our team is. I don't know about winning 15 games. Okay, I'm not going to go there. I think our team is really good, but 15 games. Come on, man. He's delusional. Yeah, like I said, that's one of those Cowboy fans that they're always talking about. That we're delusional. Like I said, I'm a diehard Cowboy fan. I believe in my team. I think we're going to do well. But 15 wins, I'm not quite there yet. Oh boy. You know, sometimes I think there's something wrong with me. I have this problem that I'm gonna share with you guys. I just can't stop. No matter how tired I am, and I'm tired as shit right now. I can't sit still. I feel like I have to be doing something, or I feel like I'm just wasting myself. Does anybody else have that problem? I've been going all day long. The wife has got goals every day for walking, so before I came back out here, we went for a 3.5 mile walk. I've been cutting out all these pieces and putting them together and sanding them today. I worked on that big ass box. I've done video. You know I've done videos. Michael doesn't have the same problem that I do where he can't take a break. Michael's like, I'm done for the day. Is golf good? Bob, here's what I'll say about Jared Goff. Jared Goff has a really good coach who knew how to use his quarterback. Every quarterback has things that they're good at and then things that they're not good at. Jason Garrett is very rigid, and basically it's like, I got a system and you're going to play in that system. But sometimes you end up getting a guy who his talents aren't what your system is, and you need to adapt it. And I'll give you a great example. Baltimore Ravens won Super Bowls with Joe Flacco, pocket quarterback. They get Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson isn't that pocket old school quarterback. What he's got is he's got great legs. And so they use those legs to be able to help set up his passing. They changed their offense to match his skill set. That's a coach. That is Joe Gibbs realizing, after coming from Air Coryell, where all they did was throw the football, he gets to Washington and realizes, I don't have those kind of horses, and comes up with the one-back offense and ends up winning 3 Super Bowls. That's a coach. Bill Belichick, that's a coach. He's always constantly evolving what he's doing and finding new wrinkles to kick your ass. So, the Rams have that kind of coach that understood that Jared Goff is not that great of a passer. He's good at screens, and he had Todd Gurley, who was incredible with the screen plays. Get the guy the ball in space, boom, quick hitters. that Super Bowl, oh my God, he had two wide open deep routes, but he was late delivering the football. It allowed time for the receivers to catch up. Jared Goff is not that great a quarterback. Again, he had a great system. He had a defense that got him the football. He had a great coach that knew how to protect him. But I think you're going to see the Rams definitely continue their spiral down. Hurts will, I have to agree with you on that one too, Williams. And I think this is Aaron Rodgers' last year in Green Bay because his cap number is going to go through the roof the following year. Whew. I'm tired, boss. And that's still hot. Shit. I almost branded my ass over there. Why didn't y'all say something? Yeah, Van Der Esch says he's 100%. And if he is, and moving him to the middle linebacker and having Jalen Smith on the backside being able to chase with that speed, oh my God. We may have the best front seven in football. And we've got a defensive coach who's going to be aggressive at using those guys. I can't wait. Well, if you're Mike McCarthy, you got to be excited about having all the pieces that you have right now. This is like when Green Bay had all those great wide receivers and everything else. That team was stacked, and they went to the Super Bowl when Aaron Rodgers was a younger man. One thing I hate doing is painting. Absolutely, positively hate the paint. So back to my problem. My fellow offensive teammates say our defense is trash for high school and also think it's extremely bad. But see, that could change though, man. See, that's where you change their mind, okay? And I'm going to tell you, defense, more than anything else, is desire. It's me saying, I'm going to kick that mother humper's ass that's in front of me. That's what defense is about. Hey, baby. That's what defense is about. I'm serious. Can you beat the guy in front of you? If you had Rodgers, I could see Cowboys win the Super Bowl next year if you guys had Rodgers. Hate to tell you, Rodgers wasn't all that anymore. You know, hold on, let me finish this little edge up here, and I'll be right back. Hold up. We the boys. I don't know if you guys remember the Eagles versus the Packers, a game that the Packers should have won, but Aaron Rodgers let them down. Aaron Rodgers, the diva. They had first and goal on the 2-yard line, had 4 plays, and they couldn't get in there. That was Aaron Rodgers, the bad man. Hey, baby.
How long you gonna be?
I'm going to finish painting this one, and then I'm done. Why? Are you trying to go get another 2,000 steps in? 1 minute you tell me you're not. Next minute you
so you're burnishing them?
Yeah. I showed you that. I got to go do a little more walking, guys. 2,000 steps short.
You're not.
No, I got 16,000 steps. Might as well see if I can push it to 20. So, do I think it's Carson Wentz's last year? I tell you what, if he gets hurt, yes, definitely. Definitely. The writing's on the wall because you can't be injured 4 years in a row and still be considered. You're talking about him being Sam Bradford. Mark, you can either do more walking or less eating. Smart ass. All right. With that note from Brittany, I think I'm going to get out of here. To insult me on that one. But Hurts is bad, Wentz is decent. But here's the thing, though. 5-6, right? You make the playoffs out after, one series? You missed the playoffs where you went to the Super Bowl. Decent counts only so far. If I got to have a second quarterback because you're going to be injured, then what do I need you for? I do, Alan. Yeah, I do. I watch the Cowboys report sometimes. Reliable, you need. What's up? What's up, cuz? Cuz, I do what I do, which is always working. Well, you got to think that with them desperate for offensive talent, wide receivers and all that, for them to go ahead and take Hurt, yeah, you got to have to say, you kind of have, as much as they say, oh, well, we can coach him up and trade him. Maybe they were saying, we can coach him up and trade Carson Wentz. I can't wait to hear how he's looking at training camp. All right, you good people. I appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you guys show up tomorrow night because we're going to be doing the drawing for the Dak Prescott jersey, okay? Tomorrow night. That's right. All right, I'll see you guys later. Be safe.